Everyone, welcome to this episode of the Outdoor Gear Review. It is a beautiful day here in the mountains of North Carolina. Hot, humid, and rain and storms are on the way. Oh yeah. We will talk about this in just a minute. Without a doubt, folks, rain is right around the corner. There's a chance here for severe thunderstorms and potentially even a tornado. The chances are low, but it is a possibility. I'm hearing some thunder now. A storm is imminent, which is awesome. Let it storm, everybody. Let it storm. Right now, I'm just walking around looking for a good place to set up my tarp. All that I need is just a spot that's a little bit flat and level and 2 trees. If I can have more than 2 trees, that'd be great. Oh yeah, so there's that tree and there's one over here. I could tie my tarp up to that. Could even tie to this tree over here for the backside. That would work. All that I know, folks, is that I need to hurry. I need to move right now. Something else that I know is that there is something dead out here. I can smell it. It's quite strong, in fact. Now for this trip, I am testing out a lot of new gear, including this chest rig from Eberly stock. So far, I can't say that I'm super impressed. If I can get this tarp set up before it starts raining, I win. I don't know if that's possible or not. You might be able to hear it, but it's getting very, very windy. Okay. All right, everyone. I have the tarp set up and it looks like rain is on the way. I see a gray wall coming this direction. So in the next couple of minutes, it will start raining. I won. I got this set up. Perfect shelf tarp. Let me show it to you. I have it anchored down at the ground, tied to the tree, then spread out this way and to here. The wind is blowing this direction, so I should be in good shape whenever the storms do hit. Whew. All right, we are protected underneath the tarp here. Now I'm going to set up for lunch, starting with my chair. I have a one Tigress chair here. This is one of those trips where it's nice and simple. Getting out, enjoying the weather, the storms, having a good lunch with my friends while testing out some new gear. So what is coming in is a warm front. And let me tell you, it is warm. And that is what is going to fuel the thunderstorms for today and tonight. Since it's not raining at the moment, let's go ahead and talk about this building down here, this cabin. This super, super old cabin. Around here somewhere is the old remnants of a fence. The fence goes right through here. And then you have the cabin. You have a road that goes through the woods. Now let's go back to the 70s. My great-grandfather was alive. He owned all of this land. Before he passed away, he gave my dad some land, his brother some land, and his other brother some land. My dad's place, it's way off the mountain here. This was one uncle's place. And then over this hill is another uncle's place, or I should say was. My dad kept his place. I grew up there. My uncles, they both sold their land. Now, the land that's over here across this hill, my uncle was severely hooked on cocaine, and he sold the house for about $20,000 and basically blew it on cocaine, snorted it all in a weekend, and that's that. The other uncle, he decided that he didn't want to live here in the mountains. It was too cold, too brutal, so he sold it. The people who bought this, they built this cabin and never finished it. Really, it's just a shell. So as you can see here, it's falling down. On the inside, everything's completely rotten. This thing just needs to be bulldozed, really. The only thing worth anything on this property is the land itself. That is complete garbage, done by hand by people who didn't know what they were doing. That is the building that so many people have seen in my early adventures. You might even be able to see it sometimes when I'm down further on the hill filming. Now, recently, this land was sold. I don't know if sold's the right word. The previous owners did not pay taxes on this for about 20 years, and they lost it. Somebody else owns this now. They have no plan to build here. Basically, they come up ever so often to camp out. It's about a 1/4 acre amongst my father's land. I would cross over and show it to you all, but I don't want to trespass or anything like that. One of the new pieces of gear, as I mentioned before, is this product from Eberly Stock. This is the Bino Harness. It's for like a pair of binoculars. You can also carry and conceal with this. I'm not sure how I feel about this so far. I need to make some more adjustments to the harness system. I basically have this set up so I can wear my backpack. So yeah, I don't know. By itself, in this configuration, it's not super comfortable. That's why I test out products over and over and over and over again. For lunch, I have a new meal to try out. This is from O-Meals. And this is more like an MRE sort of thing. It has a heater on the inside of the bag. You add water to it and it heats it up in the bag. We have some new instant coffee. We have a solid fuel stove from S-Bit to try out. This looks pretty sweet. Folks, it is on. As you all can hear, it is raining. I love it. I love it. So let's take a look at this meal that I have here. This was sent in by a viewer. Her name is Sue. Sue, thank you so much. I appreciate you big time. So check this out. Chicken Creole with rice, tomato sauce, celery, green peppers, onions, and more. It looks awesome. Self-heating and fully cooked. And it shows the steam coming out of this little hole here. This has got to come off. It's not that comfortable. As is. Okay. You have a spoon, salt, pepper, paper towel. You have the meal itself. And then you have the heating pad. Let's see how this goes, everyone. There is the heating pad. Food and the heating pad going inside of the bag now. Wow. I can't believe it, folks. This thing actually works. And that bag is really, really hot. It is going to town. That is awesome. I really didn't expect it to work, I'll be honest with you. When I'm wrong, I say I'm wrong. So this is the Espit kit. This is a solid fuel system that's pretty sweet, actually. You have the handle, you have a lid. The lid can also be a windscreen. I have some solid fuel. It has the burner plate, and the stove goes on top just like this. So I'm going to get this going so we can have some coffee. I tell you what, folks, I love trips like this, and I know I say that all the time, but being able to get out into a thunderstorm where it's just not just like going crazy, but you hear the thunder, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. This Espit stove is working surprisingly well. I've had this going for a few minutes and this water's almost hot enough for coffee. In fact, oh yeah, it's hot enough for coffee. So water done, food done. The coffee here is Mount Hagen Organic Fair Trade Instant Coffee. Now, Leslie sent me these. Leslie, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's funny. She sent me these and she said that she tried Taster's Nasty. It tasted like it was awful. This is so much better. So we'll see about that, okay? I have people write in all the time and they're like, Luke, Taster's Nasty is so awful. I call it Taster's Nasty for a reason, you know what I mean? Without a doubt, this thing is hot. It is super, super hot. We'll let this cool off for a second. It's coffee time. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. It is substantially better than Taster's Nasty. Substantially. I like Taster's Nasty. I don't love it. But yeah, that is a whole lot better. With the Eberly stock Bino Harness, you have a front zipper here, you have the harness system here, which is fully adjustable, and you have buckles at each of the points. On the back side, you can see the lid, right? This magnetically attaches to this pouch, and it pops open. You can carry conceal, and then you have a pocket. What I don't like about this already is that with my handgun here, it interferes with the straps. This is a Glock 43. These straps are impeded. It doesn't carry right. So, yeah, I don't know. I need to just test and fiddle a little bit more before I really give any sort of thoughts about this, but initially, I don't like the way that it carries. So with the lid on there, you can see how the harness system pulls the lid up. And that's strange to me. I'm not sure why they designed it this way. I don't like that. If you happen to have one of these Eberly stock harnesses, let me know. Let me know your thoughts. Okay. So it smells great. It looks really good. The question isn't, is this going to burn my mouth? The question is, how badly? I don't know. That, my friends, is awesome. As far as the weather goes, it's raining, but it's not all that heavy. The winds are definitely blowing. There's some thunder, some lightning, but it's not too bad. Nothing severe at least. This is my first trip since getting back to North Carolina after hitting up New Mexico and Utah. And I enjoyed our travels across the country. The desert is an amazing place, but this is definitely home for me. I love the sea of green. I love the forest. I love having running water around every single corner. That is special. It is. That was awesome. On a scale from 1 to 10, 10 being the best thing ever, I give that a good 7. 5 is good. 7 is very good, not quite great. It's very good. Again, Sue, thank you so much. Leslie, this does not taste like ass. I appreciate it. If you have followed the channel for a while now, you all know that I have a series called Viewer Mail. And there's like 90 something episodes of that. Susie and I, we have decided to take a break from doing viewer mail. Our viewers are amazing. We appreciate it so much, but we simply cannot stay on top of it. There's so many packages. There's just no way that we could film them fast enough, and we feel bad having these packages go unopened for like sometimes a long period of time. We definitely don't want to hurt anybody's feelings by not being able to open those packages sooner rather than later. Since we can't keep up with it, we're no longer doing it. If you still want to send us something, you definitely can, and we appreciate it big time. We love you guys. We appreciate you all very, very much, and we love the generosity that you all share with us. Keep it coming if you want to, but there will be no more viewer mail episodes, at least for now. Woo! That feels so good, folks. Temperature-wise, it's around 75 degrees, which is pretty warm for the mountains. Humidity, 100%, so stepping out into that it feels amazing. I don't want to get soaked by any means, but that is awesome. After finishing up lunch, I've been sitting here drinking coffee, just listening to the rain. It's coming down nicely. It's almost mesmerizing looking out at the forest floor, the raindrops hitting each of the petals with all the plant life. I mean, it almost looks like someone's playing like a piano and pushing down on the keys. It's beautiful. About to finish up the coffee, put on my rain gear, then it is time to start hiking. As far as the chest rig goes, I will, of course, continue to test this out. I'll make adjustments. So far, I'm not super impressed. The Espit stove, I am impressed with. That really worked well. I burned just a little bit of this cube. I'll just leave it in there, use it next time, whenever I need it. That cube itself will burn for 12 minutes, and I burned it maybe 4 or 5 minutes, something like that. Originally, I was going to do some waterproof testing with this, but this simply doesn't seal well enough for me to do so. I don't feel confident in it. So I'll just put this inside of my backpack. Again, because of these straps and the way that they pull up, it opens up the pouch. That is really, really strange to me. I would say, at least for now, if you want a chest rig, look at Hill People or the Helicon Tex Numbback. Those are well worth the money. This year, folks, I have a challenge for you all. I want you to get out for a rain hike. Now, of course, common sense is paramount. Don't get struck by lightning or anything like that. But whenever it's just a gentle rain, head outside. Go have a good time. Go for a hike. You will absolutely love it. You will. If you live in a place that is nice and warm, put on a rain jacket, go with some shorts. You don't need the waterproof pants. Enjoy. It is raining, folks, and it is awesome. There's simply something about being in the outdoors that makes you feel alive, more so than doing anything else. I mean, you're out in the elements. It activates something inside of here. I want to thank you all very much for joining me for this trip. This was a quick rain, thunderstorm, tarp lunch trip. This has also been an interesting gear testing trip. I'm a little bit confused by the Everly stock product. It doesn't seem all that well designed. Now, again, everyone, I'm just starting with the testing, but I really don't like the design of the backside of it. So, yeah, those are my initial thoughts, at least. Initially, my plans were quite a bit different for this trip. I was going to go out and hike some old forest roads to see where they go. I couldn't make it out there soon enough. The rain was coming in way too early. Just in case you are new to the channel, as I mentioned before, my name is Luke. This is the Outdoor Gear Review. The Outdoor Gear Review is exactly that. I review outdoor gear. This channel is about everything that's outdoors. The channel is agenda free. I don't do sponsors. You'll never see me trying to sell you a product because I don't care. I don't care if you buy the products that I review or not. I'm here to share my passion for the outdoors, and that's that. Have a great day, everybody. Take care, strength and honor. Make sure to get out and go for a rain hike. Then you can shoot me an email and say, thank you, Luke. It was awesome. Strength and honor, folks. I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody.
Yeah.